Kirsten Sinema, Senator, Arizona, Democrat, tends to vote with Joe Manchin, just happens to be lesbian, has told the Dems, I'm out, and of course, but her feelings.
Damn!
I'm Jasper Gonzo, and this is What's Next. Hey, what's up, everyone? Jasper Gonzo here. Another What's Next, your daily dose. Hope you guys are doing well, and of course, this is the weekend edition. The 2022 midterms have not been good to the GOP. The supposed red wave never came, and of course, we barely got away with anything. Yeah, we owned the House by, 7 or 8 votes. That means nothing. But of course, in the meantime, before January hits, the Democrats are going to try to do everything in their power to ram garbage like the Disrespect for Marriage Act down the American people's throats. But with that said, you've had a number of Democrats over the years who have stepped up and walked away from the party, who have stepped off the plantation. The most notable was Tulsi Gabbard, who, as a former Democratic representative, said, "Fuck them, I'm out." Well, another one who just said, "Fuck them, I'm out," that is one Kirsten Sinema, senator out of Arizona. And of course, there are butthurt feelings, including one, from Sandy Cortez. Let's take a look. This comes out of the New York Post. Cortez rips Sinema for ditching Dems, making party switch. And of course, there she is there. Lovely. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the little Sandy, the bartender, berated Kirsten Sinema on Friday after a decision to lead the Democratic Party, arguing that voters of Arizona deserve more. Not once in his long soliloquy does Sinema offer a single concrete value or policy she believes in. She lays out no goals for Arizona, no vision, no commitments, Cortez wrote in a tweet, in response to Sinema's tweet, in leaving the party. It's no healthcare, just vibes for Senate, the progressive lawmaker added. Okay? People deserve more. Grateful this race and nomination has opened up. Wink, wink. Cortez tweeted, concluded. The centrist Sinema has been a member of the Democratic caucus since entering in 2019. Throughout her tenure, she has helped derail several pieces of legislation backed by the Socialist Party, rank-and-file members, including dementia's own $3.5 trillion America Over bill. Quote, "Nothing will change about my values or my behavior," she said in an interview with Politico. The Arizona Democratic Party ripped Sinema on Friday, accusing her of leaving Arizona's behind. Yes, you're a traitor and a clown, and now we're coming in for you. Senator Sinema may now be registered as an independent, but she has shown she answers to corporations and billionaires. Yes, because once you leave the plantation, you are now aligned with Trump and GOP and billionaires and what have you. Not Arizona. Senator Sinema's party registration means nothing if she continues to not listen to her constituents, a statement read from the party. Progressive Representative Ruben Gallego, Democrat of Arizona, a possible future Senate challenger to Sinema, again, wink, wink, chastised her for once again putting her own interests ahead of getting things done for Arizona. Ocasio-Cortez has taken public swipes against Sinema in the past. I don't believe she's really given a compelling case for why she should be renominated as a Democratic nominee for the Senate in Arizona, she said at the time. She has proven herself an obstacle to the right and their vote in the United States, Cortez added. She's not only ally on civil rights, it's becoming a precipice for rather contributing to a threat that we have stabilizing our democracy. Yes, our democracy. She's not standing up to corporate interests. In fact, she's profoundly allied to them. And I believe, she's not doing what voters in Arizona sent her to do. Last year, Sandy, who criticized Sinema's support for keeping the Senate filibuster rules in place, arguing that passing laws by a simple majority works fine in several countries. Political systems all over the country, I mean all across the world, party legislation and majorities, and they're fine. Frankly, here's the thing, is that the Democratic legislation, once enacted, is popular. Again, that's what happens when you drink too much. She said in an NBC News Meet the Press in June of last year. Our job is to legislate. Our job is to help people. Our job is to do as much as we can. And even If that's the case, wouldn't it be better to get the people health care and voting rights for 3 years instead of 0 years? She added. That's why she's Sandy Cortez. That's why she's the little bartender. That's why you can't fix stupid, to quote Ron White. Kirsten Sinema. A lot of her votes have been centrist. Yes, she's voted in tandem with Joe Manchin out of West Virginia. And pretty much a lot of times she has stuck the finger in the eye of the Democratic Party. But for those who think she's tasted the red pill and says, well, yeah, I need to go over here because over here is too toxic. No. Now, has she left because of her own public interest? Maybe. Has she left because, like Tulsi Gabbard before her, saw the wokeness and the shit all over the place and she decided to bail out? Yes, and I'm kind of leaning towards more than that, than her own public interest. Now, she's up again in 24. So, of course, you're going to have those in the Democratic Socialist Party to make sure that whether it's this guy Gallego out of Arizona or someone else to pit against her, because that's what they do. You bite the hand that feeds you, you become a traitor to them, and you are persona non grata, and you're dead to me. And that's how the Democratic Party looks at it. So just like Tulsi Gabbard, who they can't stand, they couldn't stand before because they thought she was a Russia asset. They really can't stand her now that basically she told the Democratic Party to drop dead. Same thing with Sinema. She's told the party to drop dead. But she said that my behavior will not change regarding how I vote. Now, you can take that as a win, a plus, or a minus. But if she continues to vote with Joe Manchin, and Joe Manchin has did himself no favors because he did vote for the infrastructure bill, which, of course, has put a lot of people over. So there you have it. But if she continues to stick her finger in the eye of the Democratic Party, it's a win for us all. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next, especially Joe Dementia. Want to see more? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.